Welcome, Minecraft Travelers, to World Tour Episode 2. I'm your host, AngelKing47000, and with me as always is...
Commander Pounhandler.
And that's right. Alongside this random dog, we're going to be showing you our biggest build that we have ever contributed to the PlayStation Minecraft. This is our MCT Expoleration 1. And to do this video justice, we're going to switch it over to night mode here and show you the big spaceship that we use to travel the Minecraft universe and go to different tours here on the World Tour episodes. And just to show you how big this thing is, we're going to fly up here. This actually took us, how long do you think it took us, Poon?
It took us 10 to 12 months to do everything from the exterior to the interior. Finalizing where our redstone is going. Me and Angel King took our time building this, but it's worth it.
It's worth it indeed, especially since we'll be using this to travel along the Minecraft universe and do many more world tours soon to come. This ship isn't just on the outside, it has a beautiful inside as well. And let's just show you some of the exterior here as we do a nice little pan around the outside. And what are those guns doing on the side of the ship there, Poon? What are those?
Here we have our two automated anti-fighter guns, and in the middle of them we have our two manually controlled anti-ship guns.
That's awesome. Ready to defend our ship. Although this is an exploration ship, you can imagine through many times exploring through Minecraft, we have come across many enemies that we have to defend ourselves with. And that's just one example from being able to mount those guns from the inside and defend the ship to actually viewing from the outside here our thrusters that not just propel our ship forward through the Minecraft universe, but also have the biggest room in the whole ship. That's right, those thrusters are connected to our main engine room that we use to generate power throughout the whole ship. And that's just one room out of the many rooms that we hope that you'll enjoy as we do a huge tour of our Minecraft Travelling Expoleration 1 spaceship, the MCT. And I hope you guys enjoy. This is one last view as we get into the outside here. Nice little pan of the other side with the moon. And you can see that this ship is massive. I mean, you got huge guns on the outside, you got big windows leading through the bridge, and you got huge thrusters from the back ready to propel this ship forward. I mean, we're looking at a lot of hours put into this between me and Pounhandler, so we really do hope that you enjoy this tour. And as we get one last look here, we're going to make sure that we do the exterior justice, because just as beautiful the outside as it is in the inn, although the inside definitely took a lot more time with the redstone contraptions, putting the furnitures and walls up. But we're about to show you all that as Commander Pounhandler gets ready to man the deck here. And if I'm going to do this video justice, I have to change from being Angel King to none other than Captain Angel. And Pounhandler, if you could do the honors here and beam us up. We're going to be on our approach to reaching the inside of this fantastic vessel, and I cannot wait to show you more of the inside. Let's beam us up here. And there we have it. We are aboard the ship.
Welcome, Captain. The engines are primed and we're all awaiting your command.
Fantastic, Commander Pounhandler. Now, has everything been prepared for our YouTube video grand tour?
Everything has been organized and everything is in its proper place, ready for your grand tour on YouTube, Captain.
Fantastic, Commander. Now, where should we begin?
And if you'll follow me, we'll start the tour by heading this way.
Fantastic, Commander. Let's do that. Now, this ship, again, took many months and almost a year to actually complete between myself and the Commander here. But we have demonstrated our Minecraft creativity, imagination, and building power in this grand vessel that we have here that we hope everyone enjoys. And we'll be using this to actually travel the Minecraft universe. As you can see, this is the main entranceway where it is heavily guarded by iron golems and vigilant security guards. And if anything were to happen, let's hope that it doesn't, this is our grand escape pod that we'll be using to vacate as well as making smaller landings onto planets. It's kind of hard to land the Exploration 1 onto planets of smaller size or less surface area for us to be able to land onto. But this smaller vessel does it in a good way by actually having many seats for us to sit our crews or our little exploration teams. Commander, tell us more about this spaceship that we have within our own spaceship.
This is our dropship. 8-man crew, seven troopers, and a pilot, usually me.
That's fantastic, Pounhandler. Now again, this is the ship that we use to land onto other Minecraft worlds so that we can check if it's hostile or introduce ourselves to the people that have created that world and are more than willing to give us a nice little tour of their Minecraft creations. And as we head down here, we'll exit the launch pad here for the drop ship, and we'll follow Commander Pounhandler here. Oh no, we're going to have to kill all the repair crews here. This door is malfunctioning. And again, there's a lot of maintenance that goes into these ships, but obviously you can tell there's a lot that we have to offer here. This is, again, just our first floor, first of 3 floors, and we're going to make our way here to our forwarding guns. Commander, why don't you lead the way here and show us what these are all about?
This is one of our 2 M10 maglev guns, firing electrified magnesium titanium oxides.
Okay, I think I forgot my periodic table back in my bedroom there. Can you tell us in English, Commander, what is that exactly does that mean?
Basically, they just blow stuff up.
That's awesome. Okay, Commander, let's leave here in the front of our ship. And again, this is just the beginning of our grand tour here on YouTube of our MCT Expoleration 1. Again, this spaceship will be used to go through many different worlds, but this is our very first floor here. And if you think that our first floor of our ship is completed, you thought wrong. Powering this huge, iconic ship that we have here, the biggest build that we ever done, is our engine room. And while we're on the way over there, let's follow the good lead of the commander here by letting our presence known amongst our crew members. It's always good to raise morale by showing that we're here and that we're ready to take on any challenges that may come across. And our engine room is just down these elegant hallways here that the commander himself has built. As you can see, they're not just flattened walls, but light up the place with a nice touch here. And this is the engine room, the grand entrance to the biggest room in the ship. And we shall read the sign here. It says, "Warning, engine room." And we shall heed the warning. Only trained crew can come into this area, since this is one of our more precious areas onto the ship. The dual core engine, making sure that it has enough energy to not just produce power and lighting and electricity throughout the ship, but also generating power amongst those huge thrusters that you've seen in the exterior view there. Those huge thrusters on the back of the ship are actually connected inside here into our main engine room, and this is what generates power and lets us propel ourselves through the Minecraft universe to many other people's worlds. And we also have down here another great view of the other side, and you can see that everything's connected. And with the dual core, if one goes down, heaven forbid that happens, we have a backup one, and with the two of them being put together to produce enough power to generate energy for this huge iconic ship. And right down this way is actually our crew quarters, where our crew will actually monitor and actually control the engines from here. If anything were to happen, we would know, because down here they'll have the engines ready to go.
Estamos llegando a Minecraft City PS4. A 30 minutos, Capitán.
Muchos gracias, Sergeant Myth Ninja. Thank you so much for letting us know that. And that will be our next destination on the World Tour episodes, will be our PS4 Minecraft City. And as the sergeant there has let us know, Myth Ninja, we will be approaching in about 30 minutes, but that YouTube video will be soon to come. But with our tour continuing on, this will be the end of our showing of the engine room here. Commander Pounhandler flying around, giving it one last look. And we'll also look over here. This is actually another room where they monitor different gauges and different things for the engine room itself. If it overheats or maybe needs some maintenance, we'll know because we'll have different monitors and different screens that'll let us know that. And right now there's no crew members in here for the grand tour, but when this ship is being fully used and ready to go, we'll have crews manning those stations there. And this here is actually our grand staircase. This is our central staircase. Again, Pounhandler doing a great job, the commander here, with the different walls and the textures here with some great lighting, and the floors looking fantastic. But this is our central staircase that connects all 3 levels of the spaceship itself. And this is how we navigate our way through the different levels. And as we approach our second floor, that'll be the completion of the tour of the first floor. But our second floor here is our crew level. It's right in the center of the ship. And we'll follow the commander here to our first room here on the second floor that we'll be giving a tour on. And this is our sleeping quarters. This is where our crew will get rested and ready for the next day or next mission that they'll have. Each room will have set up. We'll take you on a tour of that. But these are our bathroom quarters. As you can see, we have multiple bathrooms for you to do your business. And we'll just make sure that we're not going to record anyone doing their business. That would be kind of silly. But we're going to go over here too, and this will actually show you the different sinks and the shower area if you ever decide to wash off from a busy day. And if you ever get tired and want a little snack before bed, we also offer some milk and cookies. The best snack before bedtime. And then, okay, we're going to have to call maintenance here. The repair crew is going to have to get down here. Those doors are getting ridiculous here. Now we got our gym area as well. This has a treadmill, bench press, as well as a punching bag and a big screen TV. Let's put this cookie away and give this punching bag a punch. Oh no. Okay, we're going to have to call the maintenance crew. I don't think the captain knew his own strength here. I just punched a hole in the wall. That demonstrates the Captain Angel's magnificent strength. They can punch through quartz walls with a single blow. And just to show you, the lights are on means that there's somebody in that room. But if the lights are off, that means that room's available. And as you can see, each of our crew members gets set up here with a nice bed, crafting table, clock, chest, and a redstone lamp. Because it is kind of dark in here, and you don't want to be left alone in the dark. So that also lets people know that the room has been taken. And we'll make our way out of here and approach our next area. Commander Pounhandler waiting as we show there's a second level up there too, but we don't want to give away too much of the tour time and just showing off some bedrooms. But there is a second level up there with many rooms to hold the many people that can fit aboard the ship. And right over here too, as we make our way to the next room, is a nice view. Each floor actually has a view of the engines, because we always want to see our grand, magnificent engine and make sure that everything is going well with that. And as we approach here, again, Pounhandler doing an excellent job on the walls and the hallways here. And something that I thought was much well needed is our cafeteria area. This is where the mess hall for our crew members, and they can come up to here and grab whatever things that they want to eat from different meats like chicken and steaks and cooked fish. I think I'll have some fish today. Why not switch up my diet? You know what? Give me another piece here. Come on. We're gonna have 2 pieces here. And there's also different vegetables as well, like the potatoes and carrots, everything that the Minecraft universe can offer. And we'll make our way to the back here. This is where all the food is prepared and all the dishes are done. And we'll come back here and we'll show our line cook. Oh my goodness, what are you doing over there? Get over here this instant. I told you before, chef, you are not to be jumping on top of the ovens. That is a safety hazard. I'll have the commander reprimand you later on. You silly chef. We will fire you, and that means you'll be fired out of the ship if you continue this behavior. And back here we have the prep area where they can chop up some vegetables and have a little dishwasher there. And
Weapons check has been completed on all defense turrets, sir. Ready for your YouTube demonstration, sir.
whoa, Major Dalton, thank you for letting me know that, but you didn't have to yell that over the intercom. I'm feeling a little sensitive today. But thank you for letting me know that, Major Dalton, and we'll show you those defense turrets later on. It's a great thing to know that Major Dalton has done a complete weapons check and loaded them up. We'll demonstrate our firepower later on the upper levels. But right now we're actually going to continue our tour on the second level here, our crew level. And this is actually our workstations. This is where our crew will monitor the different screens and different things that are going on inside the ship, navigations and communications. As you can see, they have little workstations set up with the different gauges and different screens so that they can monitor and communicate properly, because miscommunication is a lady that we do not want on the ship. We will fire miscommunication if she ever shows her face. And being able to have a ship this big, you have to be able to communicate and also be able to know where you're headed. And if there's anything that we need to know, the workstations here will have crew members to communicate any issues or any problems. And if there is ever a problem or an issue with medical things, Pounhandler here, Commander Pounhandler, has built us a great med bay area. This is if you're ever to get sick or injured during our missions, we have a fully established med bay area, which we will be more than happy to show you here. It has a little entrance here, which we're going to make our way through, and a little triage area where one of our medical teams will be able to diagnose your issue, whether it's a common cold or a broken leg. We'll be able to help you with a pre-op area here that will get you prepared, and a little post-op area so that you can get recovered, as well as a quarantine area in case you have anything contagious. We don't want anything spreading on the ship, but we do want to help our crew members if they do have something that they caught in battle or on a mission. And sinks, because washing your hands is always important when you're dealing with medical supplies or medical procedures. As well as over this way, we'll get through these funky doors here. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Okay, and now over this way, we'll actually have our operating room. We cannot forget that. This is one of the most important areas in our med bay facilities. If you do have a severed limb or a broken leg, heaven forbid that happens, but if you do, our operating room is set and prepared for you to come upon the table and get fixed up. We don't want any of our crew members being injured, but in case our silly cook decides to burn his hand jumping across those chef cooking areas, we want to make sure, okay, he's jumping up on the ovens there and he's getting his hand burnt. We got to heal him up. We'll deal with him later. But again, going down these terrific hallways here, as you can see, Commander Pounhandler did a great job making it visually eye-pleasing with the carpets there. And something that myself, the captain, has made sure to have on the ship is our armoury, with a chest full of arrows, and we also have a villager security staff that's monitoring and making sure that nobody comes in here that doesn't need to be. And Commander Pounhandler, if you can, demonstrate how our crew members get ready here. We got potions of regenerating health and speed potions given to the people as well as they get armored up here. And if there's ever a code red and they need to arm themselves up, they'll rush through here, the crew members, and they'll get armored up with everything that they need for combat, including a sword and a full suit of iron armor, ready for combat. But we aren't ready for combat. We're ready for the rest of our grand tour on YouTube. So we're just going to switch up here back into our officers' uniforms here. Put that armor away. That's right, Commander. Ready for the next part? Let's proceed. And we'll get on to the next part of our tour here. And that was our armory, and that's where things get serious. Whether you're seriously injured or ready to seriously injure somebody else, that's the areas where our crews will work diligently on different things. But if you want to take a break, Commander Pounhandler and I have made sure that we have staff lounges for you to be able to relax in, because it's not always about work. And Commander Pounhandler thought it was a great idea to incorporate a library where you can sit down, relax, and enjoy a book, whether fictional or non-fictional, and you can sit down and study, or you can sit down and enjoy a good read as you calmly relax here in our library area. And then I thought this would be a great idea. This is one of the captain's favorite areas, is our cinema movie theater. That's right, our MCT Expoleration 1 also includes a movie theater where you can dine on some milk and cookies, since there's no popcorn in Minecraft. But as you can see here, now playing Urban Chaos starring Redstone Rick. And I think the movie's about to start, so we're going to make our approach inside of the movie cinema here. Commander Pounhandler's already sitting down and enjoying the film here so far. Oh, it hasn't started yet, but we'll have a nice little sit down and get a good view inside the movie cinema here. And you can see that the movie's going to start soon, but it hasn't started yet. But unfortunately, we don't have time to watch Redstone Rick tear things up in Urban Chaos, one of my favorite Minecraft movies. But you can see you can enjoy a nice little sit down with your fellow co-workers and friends and enjoy a film as you wait for the MCT Expoleration 1 to blast us off to our next Minecraft destination. And our last area in our crew staff lounges is our social area, where we have tables and chairs ready for people to sit down and enjoy a nice conversation with your co-workers, because being able to relax is just as important as being able to work hard, and taking a break is as important as making sure your tasks at hand are being completed. And as you can see over here, Commander Pounhandler has his pool cue in hand, ready to challenge me to another game of pool. We'll have another rematch later on, Commander, because right now we're going to be doing our YouTube video right now. But you can see again the nice little seating areas for you to be able to sit down and relax, and again just socialize and get to know your fellow crew workers or crew on the ship, because it's important, because you want to be able to be friends with the people that you work with. We don't want aggression to be a thing that's plaguing the ship. So being able to relax and sit down and get to know your fellow crewmates is also important. And we'll finish this area here by leaving the second floor. We're going to leave the crew work area, and our next spot on our Minecraft Minecraft Travelling Expoleration 1 is the last floor on our ship. We're going to go up the grand staircase once again, and Commander is going to lead the way here as we approach the third level. And this is our last level on our ship, our top floor. This is our officer's deck, where the most elite staff of our ship that leads the crew comes up here, and this is their area to work, because the mid floor is our crew area. This is our officer's deck with a nice skylight view from above, where you can see where the stars and where we may be in our destinations, as well as a nice birch tree to add some greenery to the ship. And over here, Commander Pounhandler is going to show off his bedroom, because Commander and I have our own master bedrooms here on the ship. And this is where our sleeping quarters is. And this is Commander Pounhandler's. He has a nice wood theme going on with the nice green and black floors. Many monitors as well, because he likes to take his work seriously. So he's always monitoring the ship and watching the different areas work. He has his big master bed there with the big screen TV. And over here, Commander Pounhandler also has quick access to the last view of our epic engine room. So if anything goes wrong, Commander Pounhandler has a quick access to being able to see the engine room and be able to monitor its status. Commander Pounhandler taking his job very seriously. And he also has quick access to the VIP lounge, the officers lounge. This is where the officers of the ship will wine and dine, but we'll show you that in just a moment, because we're going to show you my bedroom. That's right, the captain's room itself. We'll head over there right now, actually. We'll take a walk back down this way, get a last view of the engine room over here. And this is my captain's bedroom, the master chambers of the ship, because the sleeping quarters is meant for the crew members, and Pounhandler's room's meant for him. Commander Pounhandler actually double checking. He always likes to walk ahead of the captain to make sure everything's clear, but I'm sure my bedroom's one of the safest rooms on the ship, but he always likes to double check the areas that I may be entering to ensure my safety, as a good commander second in command would do. Would you like a drink, Commander? Maybe later? Okay, this is my own personal bar, because sometimes it gets stressful being a captain, so you need to have a stiff drink. And over here is my master bedroom, my nice big bed with my big screen TV, ready to watch anything that I'd like to enjoy in the Minecraft universe, as well as my master bathroom, big, huge bathtub with a nice little toilet there, because, you know, keeping clean is also as important as being able to command a ship. And I also like to jump in my bed a lot instead of sleeping in it, but that's just me, the captain. And we'll make sure to lock this up, Commander. We don't want anyone jumping into my bedroom. And this way is actually our officers' lounge. This is our bar area, and this is where the officers of the ship will be able to relax and enjoy a drink or a meal. And again, it's just as important to be able to relax as it is to be able to work hard. And we'll approach the bar over here with a nice little window in the back there to see where we're heading. Bartender! Bartender, where are you? Get over here immediately. I want a Jack and Coke, please. I love Jack Daniels and Coke. Please, get over here immediately. Ah, what took you so long? Take my order. Oh, what? We're out of whiskey? That is ridiculous. I will not stand for that. Commander, let them know. You over there, stock up the whiskey immediately. I want to drink after this YouTube video. Okay, now over this way is actually Dalton, Major Dalton here, was letting us know that the defense turrets were weapon checked and reloaded, and these are defense turrets. You saw them earlier on in the beginning of the video when we did the outside view, the exterior view. Two of those cannons are automated, But as the Commander Pounhandler had mentioned, there's also 2 manual cannons, which we'll demonstrate right now by pressing the buttons here. And you can see that not only are they for show, but you're actually able to man these little cockpits and shoot off anything that might be able to attack us. Anything trying to outflank us from the sides will be blasted with these epic fire-charged rocket launchers. Just by pressing these buttons, you'll be able to take out anything that may be able to interfere with our ship or with our journeys. But we're not blasting off anything just yet. There's no immediate danger, so we're going to make our way over to the last area of our ship. This is our bridge area that we're going to be showing you now. This is the last part of our grand tour. This is where everything, all the elite choices and all the officers of the ship come here to make the very important decisions on where we're going to go to next or how to deal with a certain situation. We have our archive, which we like to keep all of our information for, and that's what we're going to show you next. This is where we collect all of our data, from different biomes to different creatures we encounter to even favorable places that we may have encountered. We like to keep all of our files here, and if there's anything that we need to study upon or look further into, we can sit down here at the tables and pop open some of our information here that we collect through our Minecraft journeys. And this is our upgrade room with a nice enchantment table here. We keep it nice and secure because enchanting items is a task meant for only the elite officers of the ship. But if we ever needed to upgrade a certain item or weapon, this is where we would come to do it, here in our archive room. And our second last room that we'll be showing off is our conference room. And our conference room is where we have our meetings with myself, Captain Angel, and Commander Pounhandler. We'll sit down with the various different staff members and elite crew members of the ship, and we'll make decisions on, again, where we're going to go to next, or how should we deal with this hostile foe in the Minecraft universe. Or maybe there's a cry for help, and should we go and save them? Yes, we should, Commander, that's right. And again, major decisions on the ship will be made here in meetings where we can sit down and discuss what's our plan of attack or where should we go to next. And last but not least, every captain needs to have this, the captain's chair and the captain's bridge. This is where Commander Pounhandler and I, as well as our pilots and navigation crew, will sit down, and this is our main bridge, which has forwarding windows so we can see where we're blasting off to our next epic Minecraft adventure. And this is our grand bridge, and over here I'm about to show you the captain's chair, because every captain of a big ship like this needs to be able to sit down and be able to let everyone know what to do. And that's our grand tour of our Minecraft Travelling Expoleration 1, the MCT. We'd like to thank you all for watching and hope you enjoyed this episode of World Tour, and we'll see you all next time.